you believe in true love? You know, where two people fall in love and live happily ever after. In France, people tell the story of a girl named Beauty who didn't fall in love. But someone fell in love with her. Someone very strange and scary.
Once upon a time, there was a merchant who had 3 daughters, the youngest being so beautiful and pure of heart that all called her Beauty. Though once rich and wealthy, they had fallen on hard times and had gone from a mansion in the city to a small cottage in the woods. One day, the father set out on a long journey to the city to recover some of his lost wealth.
And now, my children, should my trip meet with good luck, what gifts may I bring back for you?
Jewelry, all kinds of precious stones to cover myself.
Gowns, dresses, all the finest silks in the land.
And you, dear Beauty, what can I bring you?
Oh, Father, I only wish for your safe return.
Come, come, there must be something. I cannot bring your sisters fine gifts and return with nothing for you.
Bring me a rose. It has been so long since I last saw one.
Very well, then. Farewell, my children.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Unfortunately, things did not fare well with the good merchant in the city. After many months, he had to return home empty-handed. The winter snows had just begun, making the journey more difficult.
No! Help! I hope that the owner will be good enough to let me shelter here for the night. Hello? Well, it seems I am invited to eat. Thank you. Whoever you may be, kind owner of this castle, I thank you for your generous hospitality. Ah, at least I can bring a smile to Beauty's face.
Steal my roses, will you? You are very grateful indeed. I have saved your life by welcoming you into my castle, and in return you steal my roses, which I value above everything. Prepare yourself for death.
Please, please forgive me. It's only a single rose for my daughter Beauty.
Then you will replace my rose by giving me your daughter in exchange.
No, no.
Then you shall die this minute.
Better me than one of my daughters.
If you send your daughter, I will do her no harm. Take my horse. Just name the place where you wish to go, and you will be there. Send your daughter in 3 days, or I will hunt you all down. Now go.
Take me home.
Upon arriving home, the father told Beauty and her sisters what had happened.
Then I must go. I could not live knowing you had died on my account.
Beauty, I forbid it. Now, all of you, go to sleep.
Take me to Beast Castle.
Welcome to your castle, Beauty. This is your room, Beauty. Everything in this castle is yours. I will obey your every wish.
I wish only to see my family.
Would you like to to see me?
You are my master now.
No, I am just the beast. You are mistress of this castle now. Tell me to go and I'll leave.
Let me see you.
Beauty, do you think I am ugly?
Yes, Beast, you are ugly, but you treat me well.
Then will you marry me?
What can I say so you won't be angry?
Say yes or no, whichever is truthful.
Then no, I cannot. I do not love you.
Then, good night.
From then on, Beauty only saw Beast in the garden. There was no one else in the castle, so Beauty began to look forward to her daily walks with Beast.
Wouldn't you rather pass the day reading or playing music, Beauty?
No, I prefer walking with you.
I am honored, Beauty. Very honored.
Your voice is so gruff, yet you say such gentle things. Beast, what's come over you?
Please forgive me. Remember that things are not always as they seem. Like the rose that brought you to me. It is beautiful to look at, but its thorns are painful to touch.
On some days, the Beast did not appear, but Beauty sensed his presence. In the wind, she heard the Beast. In the rain, she heard the Beast.
Beast,
I sensed your sadness. Have I distressed you?
I'm lonely, Beast. I miss my family. I must see my father.
I cannot let you go. I would never see you again.
I'll return in a week. I promise I will.
Then I will have faith in you. 1 week is a long time. Much could be lost if you don't return. Farewell, Beauty.
Beauty's return was a source of great joy and happiness to her father. But Beauty's sisters were jealous of the beautiful new clothes and jewelry she wore and decided to cause trouble between Beauty and the Beast.
But Beauty, it's only been a week.
Yes, surely the Beast can wait a bit longer for you. Oh, we've missed you so much. It would be cruel for you to leave us now.
Perhaps you are right. The week has ended and I've heard nothing from Beast. I will stay a few more days. Beast will understand.
Though the next several days were happy, Beauty's thoughts constantly returned to the Beast. She missed him, and she began to worry about him.
Beast! Dear Beast, where are you? Beast!
I thought you forgot me. I am dying. But seeing you again means I will die happy.
No, Beast, you must not die. It was not clear to me until now, but I do love you. Where is my Beast?
I was your beast, but I am really a prince. An evil fairy placed a curse on me, making me a beast until someone saw through the ugliness and loved the man who was inside. Dear Beauty, will you marry me?
Oh, yes.
What makes a story a Beauty and the Beast story? Well, there's always a beauty, someone gorgeous, who's easy to fall in love with. And there's always a beast, someone ugly or strange and very hard to fall in love with. But beauty doesn't always have to be a girl. And the beast always doesn't have to be a boy. Here's a story from China in which beauty is a handsome young man and the beast is, well, just watch.
Long ago, in ancient China, there lived a sorcerer, the lord of Sichuan province. He was an evil man with the power to turn people into stone. He would cast his spells upon anyone who angered him. Now living in his palace was a young serving maid named Lin Li. Lin Li's only job was to care for the sorcerer's favorite parrot, a magical bird, so rare that it could speak with a human voice. One day, the parrot found Lin Li weeping.
Little sister, what is wrong? Why are you so sad and unhappy?
I'm afraid that because I'm just a poor servant girl, I'll never find a husband.
No, don't cry. You have taken good care of me, and now I shall help you.
Without another word, the parrot flew out the window.
Oh!
Not far from the sorcerer's palace, there lived a handsome young man named Liang Su. Liang Su was a scholar, and he was rich, but he was also lonely and unhappy, for he was still unmarried and afraid that he would never find the right woman to be his wife.
Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
What? You'll never find a wife that way.
A parrot that talks? Who are you?
That's not important. But if you follow me, I will lead you to the maiden who will be your wife.
Liang Su followed the parrot back to the palace.
Beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, she is truly beautiful.
Ling Li did not speak a word, but when they looked into each other's eyes, they knew they had found true love. Every day from then on, Liang Su wrote love poems to the maidservant. And every day the parrot carried the love poems to Lin Li. One day, the parrot did not come to Liang Su's window. A second day went by, and then another. And Liang Su wondered what was wrong. One night, Liang Su had a dream. He dreamed that the parrot was returning, but in his dream, the parrot changed.
Don't be afraid. I am the parrot. My sister, Lin Li, whom you love, is also not as she seems.
What do you mean?
Long ago, because of her beauty and good deeds, my sister was turned from a parrot into a human.
Oh, please, tell me where she is.
Oh!
Please tell me. I must know what has happened.
3 days ago, her master caught her reading the love poems you wrote. In a jealous rage, he turned her to stone. I tried to come to you, but I didn't make it.
You're lying. I don't believe you.
You must believe me. Only you can save Lin Li. If you truly love her, hurry. She lies in a secret chamber in the shadow of a peach tree. Hurry, Liang Su, hurry. Only you can save her.
Liang Su woke up trembling with fear. There was only one peach tree near his village, and as fast as he could, he hurried there.
It is true. It is all true. Now I will be lonely forever. Oh, Lin Li,
I love you. I love you with all my heart.
Liang Su's love for Lin Li broke the sorcerer's evil spell. And once again, she was transformed from stone to life, from parrot to human.
Oh.
Lin Li married Liang Su, and they lived in happiness all their lives. And whenever they saw a parrot in a cage, they would buy it and set the parrot free.
Do you think that Beauty and the Beast always live happily ever after? What happens if they don't? In the Arctic, a few hundred miles from the North Pole, people tell the story of Sedna, a beauty who loved her beast, but only for a while.
Long ago, there lived a beautiful Inuit girl named Sedna. She and her father lived at the edge of the world, where there was only snow and ice and the sea. This happened so long ago that the sea contained no seals or walruses or whales, so the people never had enough to eat. One day, a stranger paddled his boat toward the girl. He was a handsome young hunter. He came out onto the shore and asked Sedna to go away with him. "Come with me to the land of birds, and I will keep you warm and bring you meat so you are never hungry." He was the most handsome of all the young men who had come to propose marriage to Sedna, so she agreed. The young hunter took Sedna into his boat and paddled away. Sedna's father saw them leaving. He wondered when he would ever see his daughter again. After the young hunter had paddled out beyond sight of land, he began to change. Sedna saw the truth. He was no man at all. He was really a giant bird spirit. The bird spirit carried Sedna away to the land of birds. There, the bird spirit built her a nest in the rocks. He lined it with down to keep her warm, and he brought her meat, so she was never hungry. But Sedna grew lonesome and unhappy. She missed the land of her people, but most of all, she missed her father. Sedna's father missed her as well. He paddled out into the open sea in search of her. After a long journey, he came to the island where the birds lived. There, he found Sedna alone in her nest. "Oh, Father, take me back home. I am sad and lonely. Take me home." He took her into his kayak and raced for home. But the bird spirit saw them. He flew overhead calling, "Come back, Sedna, I love you." But her father paddled onward. When the bird spirit realized that Sedna would not come back, he caused an angry storm to rise up. Huge waves lashed out against the kayak. Sedna's father was terrified. To save himself, he pushed Sedna overboard. Sedna sank into the deep, dark ocean, but she did not drown. Instead, something wonderful happened. Out of Sedna's fingers, seals began to emerge. For the first time, there were seals in the ocean. Then, big fat walruses came out from her fingers. Then whales big enough to feed an entire village. Above, on the surface, the storm blew over, and Sedna's father arrived home. He was filled with sadness for his poor daughter. Meanwhile, beneath the ice, an army of Sedna's animals gathered. They churned up the water and caused the ice to break. Sedna's father was swept down into the deep ocean. There, the sea animals guided him to his daughter, Sedna, goddess of the seas. He lives there now and keeps her company while she commands all the seals, walruses, and whales. Sedna still remembers how hungry she was as a girl. Now, when the Inuit are hungry, they pray to Sedna, and she gives them one of her animals to hunt.
So, do you believe in true love? It worked for Beauty and her Beast. It worked for the Chinese parrot. But Sedna never found true love, even though she became a goddess. This is Pat Morita, and I don't know about you, but I believe in true love. After all, it happened to me.
Britannica's Tales Around the World takes us on a magical journey through enchanting tales told to children from the four corners of the globe. And our guide is everyone's favorite, Pat Morita. Our adventure begins when he selects a country, like this one.
In Nigeria, people tell a story in which the fairy godmother is not a woman. In fact, as you'll see, this fairy godmother isn't even human.
Each program takes us to 3 different countries to experience stories from 3 different cultures. Each program begins with a familiar, well-loved children's tale. Just about everyone knows the story of Hansel and Gretel as it's told to children in Germany. But we learn that there's more than one way to tell a tale. In the Philippines, they tell a similar story, where the witch is Barroca, who carries children off to her nest in the mountains. And in a story from Syria, they tell of a beautiful princess who is really a witch in disguise. All 3 of these stories use the same classic ideas, and yet all 3 are magically different. It's 3 times the wonder, 3 times the imagination, 3 times the fun. This beautifully animated series of children's videos brings to life the beloved and enchanting classics Hansel and Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, Cinderella, Rapunzel, and Beauty and the Beast. Each of these classic tales is told 3 different ways, each version from a different part of the world. Journey to China, where a magical parrot must save a beautiful maiden from an evil sorcerer. Visit Norway and learn how St. Olaf tricked a dangerous troll. Meet the King of the Frogs in an enchanting tale from the Hausa tribe of Nigeria. Cross the Arctic Ocean and discover how an Eskimo girl named Sedna became a goddess. Explore India and discover the secret of the petrified palace. Venture into a dark cave in Israel and face Ishbibinab, the giant who was bigger than Goliath. In Italy, learn the prophecy of the baby princess Talia. See Maria, a little girl from Chile, get a magical star on her forehead. And witness a battle of magic on the island of Malta. All here, a rich international blend of action and mystery, laughter and romance that can only come from tales chosen from around the world. So look for all 6 programs and let Britannica's Tales Around the World bring a world of magic and imagination to you.
After all, it happened to me.